Hi, this is Michael Buckoff from BetterTOEFLScores.com. To score high on the TOEFL iBT speaking and writing sections, it is important to be concise, meaning you should eliminate redundancies, unnecessary repetition of words, empty or inflated phrases. Furthermore, you should reduce clauses of phrases and phrases as single words. Alright, let's talk about this first one. It's eliminate redundancies. There's no need to say something twice, so it's important to get rid of any redundancies. Look at the first example. John was employed and now works for the company Levi Strauss. You notice where it says now works and it has company here. You can simply revise that and say John now works for the company Levi Strauss, or even you could probably say John works for Levi Strauss. Is probably even more concise. How about the next one? Redundant. Helen is a smart and intelligent woman. Obviously, you don't need to repeat smart and intelligent twice, so you can simply say Helen is a smart woman. But how about this? What if we said this? Even better, isn't it? Helen is smart. Okay, the next one. The next thing you want to be careful about in terms of speaking and writing for TOEFL, avoid unnecessary repetition of words. Repeating something twice may bore and seem awkward to a reader. Only in special cases of emphasis should a word be repeated. If there is a more concise way to express the idea, choose it. Here's the first example. Our student is a physically ill student today. Now, you can see here, you have the word student, you have the word student again. There's no need to repeat that twice, so why not just say our student is physically ill today. And even, you see the word today? You can probably even get rid of that, because once you use the word is, I think the verb I is implies present tense, so it means today. Okay, here's another repetitious statement. Teachers have a responsibility to help students achieve better grades academically. That's obviously too wordy. Revised, you could say teachers should help students improve academically. Okay, let's take a look at the next thing. Okay, the next point is called get rid of empty or inflated phrases. Many phrases can be taken out with little or no loss of meaning. This is especially true with introductory word groups. Example, it is my opinion that abortion should be outlawed. Now, it doesn't really have any meaning at all. You can go down to the next example and you can simply say abortion should be outlawed. There's really no loss of meaning there. And it's your opinion anyway because you're writing the paper, so you kind of imply that. There's no reason to say it. Okay, here's an inflated phrase. In the event that there is an earthquake, you should hide underneath your desk until the shaking stops. Revised, if. Notice how if replaces in the event that. If there is an earthquake, you should hide under your desk until the shaking stops. Now the next concept, it has to do as much with advanced grammar as it does with being concise. Reduce clauses to phrases, phrases to single words. To reduce wordiness, it's good to remember the following advice. Do not use a dependent clause if a phrase will do. Do not use a phrase if a word will do. By finding opportunities to reduce clauses of phrases and phrases as single words, you will make your sentences more concise. Here's some examples. We visited Washington, D.C., which is the capital of the United States. You could get rid of two words. You could turn the adjective clause into an appositive by saying, we visited Washington, D.C., the capital of the United States. Here's another one. John's stylish boots made of crocodile skin cost him an arm and a leg. Concise would be, John's stylish crocodile skin boots cost him an arm and a leg. Use active verbs. In some cases, using a be verb is important in introducing an adjective or noun at the end of a sentence. John was responsible for soliciting donations to the chemistry club. Mark Jones is a history professor at the University of Southern California. In other cases, using the be verb makes a sentence dull or wordy. In these cases, it is better if you use a more active verb which more descriptively states the action of the subject. Examples: wordy, not listening to my father's pleas to attend class, I was rebellious. And notice how I was rebellious changes to I rebelled, and therefore you're stating the action stronger because you're carrying the action in the main verb, rebelled, as opposed to being in the be verb was. Wordy, the football game was electrifying to the spectators. More concise would be the football game electrified the spectators. For more information, you can go to my website at www.michaelbuckoff.com.